apparently they're playing classical music. A little bit of a tight space. This empty seat is supposed to be for my mom, but my mom is not here. My dad is over there. So we are here in San Francisco. Our flight is at 10:40. It is currently 9 o'clock, 9:02. We're gonna try to get some food and then hopefully get to the gate on time. This airport is really nice. We have been walking for around 15 minutes trying to find our gate. I'm starving. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. It's 16 degrees, while in Toronto it's like -20. So I am now in Narita, Japan. This is my last layover before I go to Cebu. It's gonna be a 5-hour flight. It's gonna be boarding in about 45 minutes, and I'm just gonna refill my water bottle and go to duty free. Maybe get something from duty free. I'm not sure yet. This is the United Lounge Club.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think this is where duty free is. I haven't been here yet, so
please make your way to Air
I'm
Canada
gonna quickly
transfer
browse
desk
through
for
maybe,
document check and new
and hopefully there's something. Here's some matcha. 6,000 yen. I think that's around 60 Canadian dollars, I believe. That's quite a lot for matcha. But then again, these are high quality matcha, I think. At least that's what they say. We have arrived. My dad is using the washroom. 20 hours of flying, finally here. That's passport control right now. So we're just gonna get through that and hopefully I'll connect to the Wi-Fi too. Hello my cookies. This is actually the next day. It is currently Thursday. So yeah, I am in my grandmother's house and we're getting ready to go to the cemetery to visit my grandfather and my aunt. Monday night I did not get any sleep because we needed to be at the airport at like 3 a.m. and we still needed to pack some stuff. And yeah, I didn't get any sleep until takeoff, which is around 6:30 a.m. until my flight to San Francisco, where we had a really short layover, which is around 1 hour and 8 minutes, but the pilot managed to arrive in San Francisco 1 hour early, so we managed to eat a little bit for 20 minutes and then we went to our gate. We arrived at gate, I think E7 in the international terminal of San Francisco, and we had to go to the G gates, which was, by the way, very far. It took like 10 to 15 minutes to find it. And not only that, we had a little bit of an issue with my luggage because the airport people who take care of the check the luggage almost lost my tag. Not almost, basically lost my tag, like my baggage tag. It was ripped out, so they needed to figure out who it was and create a new baggage tag, but they managed to find it, so I didn't need to create a new baggage tag. Back in YYZ in Toronto, we were We were supposed to, or we were planning to get some food from Plaza Premium. Unfortunately, my flight is at 6:30 and they open at 5:30 and it boards around 5:50. And also my dad needed to take his medication. We needed to get some food, so we quickly went to Tim Hortons at some, I think it was an sausage English muffin, so that he can take his meds and I won't be starving. So yeah, the flight from YYZ to San Fran was around 5 hours, and from San Fran to all the way to Japan took us 10 hours. And then we arrived in Narita 3 p.m. on the Wednesday, the next day. And we waited for our flight to Cebu, which is around 5:30, and we arrived an hour late actually. Not sure why. I was sleeping for like 90% of the trip, and I only woke up during meals. And we arrived at Cebu, where I met my mom, because my mom went here first, and my uncle. And sorry that there's not a lot of clips when it comes to my journey, because the first flight and the third flight were really small aircrafts, and my camera was in my carry-on. I didn't wanna take it out, so there's that. We are here in SM Consolacion. I need to go to the washroom. There's 3 things that I want to do here. I want to buy some shorts. I'm gonna get the local SIM card and find a restroom. I found it. So I got my SIM from Globe. We're just gonna reload it every 3 days, I guess. But whenever I need it, I'm gonna go get some coffee because I desperately need some coffee. My parents is somewhere over there. So we're just gonna go to Bo's Coffee. This is it.
Anak, di katubang si atong laki.
Kent.
Ba?
Really hot. According to the weather network, it's plus 31 degrees, but it feels like 42. I'm kind of sweating right now. It is also currently 4:44, and I got my SIM card. It's by Globe, as I previously mentioned. Yesterday we arrived at like midnight, so it wasn't too hot, and we also have a service interruption with our Wi-Fi, so I'm just using my data that I just paid today. Also, I went to Bo's Coffee and I got their matcha latte with oat milk and vanilla syrup. It's okay. It's not smooth. There's a little bit of matcha chunks. And by a little bit, I mean like a good layer of matcha chunks. I paid 270 pesos for that one though, which is what, $7-8 Canadian? Which is kind of overpriced for something that's like chunky matcha latte, and it's iced. So it's like, I give it like a 5 out of 10. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. We also went a little bit of grocery shopping in Metro supermarket. Actually no, tonight we got chicken inasal, which is my favorite. I miss it so much. I love it so much. Yeah, anyways, is this rusted swing set is my childhood swing. There used to be like a gigantic tree over here. I believe it was Chicos and Tambis. I don't know what's the English equivalent to those trees, but they used to have like around 2 trees. I'm trying not to get myself doxxed here. But yeah, we have chicken inasal for dinner. We might go to my uncle's house to visit them. It's just down the road. Passed by my old elementary school, and it changed so much. There used to be like a row of bahay kubo for classrooms, and they basically cut it in half. Like they put like a stairwell in the middle of like the line of bahay kubo. And it goes directly into the quadrangle, and then behind the quadrangle, which is like basically a little court, almost like a gym court, open gym type system without any roof. Behind that is another school building, which used to be a garden center and greenery, but they built another building for that. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. You might see other clips like after this point, like when I visit my uncle. Maybe I'll record it, maybe not, I'm not sure. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and there's gonna be a lot of content of my vacation here in the Philippines and in Japan. So yeah, thank you, bye.